Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Tropical back here today for a brand new YouTube video. So I took the day off yesterday. I got a couple of things that I had to take care of. But we're back here today for a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about the NHL N3 draft for 2023. The NHL N3 draft that's coming in a couple of months. Now that the Habs are most likely not making the playoffs, they are not making the playoffs, and that the trade deadline is over. It's past. It's in the past. Now we can talk about prospects. We can talk about development. We can talk about the draft. And today we're going to be talking about a prospect that nobody's been talking about really, that the Habs need to at least take a look at, because this guy in every mock drafts, he's around 20, 19, 18, 17. The highest I've seen him is 16th overall. And the Montreal Canadiens have a pick around that area. It's going to be the Florida Panthers pick. They're most likely not going to make the playoffs. And if they do, they're most likely going to be eliminated in the first round. So when you look at it, the Montreal Canadiens are going to have a pick in that area if they keep it. So, yeah, this guy's really underrated. He's having statistics similar to Jack Hughes, Cole Caulfield, Austin Matthews in terms of point per game in the USHL. That guy is Yannick Perreault's son, Gabe Perreault. Yannick Perreault was a former NHLer, got drafted by the Maple Leafs in 1991. He's from Sherbrooke. He's a Quebecer. Yannick Perreault. He played with the Canadiens, got multiple 20 to 30 goal seasons with the Habs, got a season of 60 points. So his father's a former Habs, so it's kind of aligned that way. And yeah, Gabe Perreault, he's 17 years old, 5'11", 175 pounds. He's a forward. He plays in the USHL. This season, he's having, in terms of point per game, statistics similar to Cole Caulfield, Austin Matthews, Jack Hughes. So he only played 19 games because he had an injury. But in those 19 games, he got 38 points. He got 38 points in 19 games. It's a 2-point per game pace in 19 games. Last year at 16 in the USHL, got 27 and 40. So, yeah, and he was a plus 17 as well. Apparently, he's really, really responsible defensively. He's like a Swiss knife. He can play both great defensively in the neutral zone, in the offensive zone. He's really, really a good player. And, yeah, like I said, having some point per game stats similar to guys that went first overall, a guy like Cole Caulfield, who's now an elite player in the National Hockey League, is really, really impressive. And the fact that nobody's been talking about this dude, it's crazy. And it just shows how deep the draft is this year. The guy speaks French as well. So if I'm the Canadiens, I'm looking at this. His father's a former Habs. He speaks decent French. He's insane in the USHL, having amazing stats. If I'm the Habs, I have a pick around there. I'm definitely drafting the guy. He's going to be really good, in my opinion, in the National Hockey League. This guy he has elite potential. Like, really, I think that he's going to be one of the six or seven best players in this draft. Like, I'm legit, and I am 100% certain. You guys can go watch his highlights on YouTube. There's a ton of videos on Twitter as well. You can see it, that this guy has everything he needs to be an elite player in the NHL. And if I'm the Habs, I'm drafting this guy 110%. Like, you need players like this in your team. He's an elite, pure talent. And yeah, I've watched his highlights yesterday, looked at his stats. I even watched some interviews. He looked like a genuine nice kid. So, yeah, definitely a guy that the Habs need to look at. And the fact that they're going to be drafting around the area where he's supposed to get drafted, it's something that just, like, it's perfectly aligned. You need to make the move. You need to draft Gabriel Perreault. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Nick Bobrov. We don't need no defenseman. That Austrian defenseman looks all right. He looks good, but we need a guy like Perreault. We need the more forward we have. the more young talented forwards we have, the most likely we're gonna get a star. Because like when you have a lot of them, you have a bigger chance of developing one and two superstars. And I think that's the way the Habs should do things. So yeah, let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. Let me know if you guys would be down to draft Gabe Perreault. And yeah, leave a like. Let's try to get 70 on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get the 5K before the summer. So yeah, it's been your boy Tropical. Have a nice rest of your day. Enjoy the game tonight. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.